is so important to empower our patients and for them to have all of the knowledge that they need so they can ultimately make good healthcare decisions.
Patient empowerment, what we're doing is putting our patient in the middle of our team. When we are successful, not only is the outcome of the patient better, but we feel that their outcome over time and costs can be reduced. That's why this is so important.
You know, in medicine, everything is so doctor-centric. Patients come to us, they come to us on our schedule. But I think that we have to really look at the other side of the stethoscope. And women in particular, and women of childbearing age are a very distinct subpopulation, and we really have to take that into account because even though we may think that they're just a small part of our practice, when you look at all of their considerations, all of the issues, it really becomes a much bigger part of our practice that most clinicians may not recognize. But in doing so, I think not only will we make a much bigger impact upon them, but on our practices and the way we practice medicine as well.
I think it's very important for us to be able to understand that we see a lot of female patients. 1 in 5 of our patients have an autoimmune disease, right? And so again, it's very common, and for us to be able to know how to appropriately educate them, how to control their disease, manage their disease, and being able to care for them is just so relevant.
We've really assembled together this fantastic group of advisors and speakers who not only reflect an extraordinary diversity of different perspectives clinically and also with payer expertise and patient advocacy expertise, but also people who are just particularly passionate about this topic and really have a desire to move the needle in terms of the understanding of the clinical community.
What I like best about being on the UCB Speakers Bureau is really this unique focus on wellness. And I think that gets missed so often in our biomedical model of medicine and comprehensive care and really approaching the patient from a very holistic, comprehensive perspective.
There is disease, and the opposite of disease is health. But there's this other dimension of wellness that, often gets ignored. And every patient who has a disease, we want to control their disease, but more than that, we want them to be well.
They've really helped us to bring people together, to exchange ideas, to understand how can we share our learnings, our knowledge, and our teachings with our colleagues in order to help improve patient care.
The best, the smartest, the most innovative people have come together to put on this education. It's amazing.
I've talked with my partners in my group about implementing these discussions with their patients, and I think that we really have seen a very objective and palpable difference.
I love the fact that it's innovative and we're discussing topics that I think I personally and we as a community of providers caring for patients with chronic diseases is needed, respected, and relevant.
You guys put the patient needs, patient outcome, patient concern first. That resonates, and we've developed really a family.